Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Idioms 298. The idiom today is play it by ear. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone plays it by ear, they will wait for a situation to develop more fully meaning more completely, before one decides to do something. Okay. The origin of this idiom goes back to the 1800s and was first used in a way that is related to music and is still used today in this way. Okay. If an experienced musician plays music by ear, he or she can figure out the notes and play the song just by listening to it. So no sheet music is needed. So they just need to listen to it, and they just by their ear they can figure, oh, that must be A or B or whatever note it is, and they could just play it. Especially with guitar or piano, it could definitely be done this way. Let's continue here. By extension, some meanings, they could be extended out in a different way. The more common meaning today of waiting to decide, depending on the circumstances, came into being. You could reason, you could use your logic, you could reason. If one plays it by ear, they listen to gather more information or the latest information and decide when the event is nearer in time. Perhaps at that time, you may be able to make a better decision depending on the situation. Yeah, you may have found out some things that, makes you more sure that this is the right decision, or you say, oh, I'm glad I didn't do that, the way this situation developed. So you want to play it by ear. You want to wait. You don't want to decide yet. You want to see how things go, see how the situation develops, and decide later. Decide then. Okay, so we have a couple of examples here. I am not sure how late we will be. Yeah, maybe somebody's going out and they say, what time are you going to return? And they say, well, we don't know. We decided to meet at the park and see what everyone wants to do. We're playing it by ear. Well, this might be a reason why you don't know how late you'll be back, because you don't know what you're doing yet. You're meeting a group of friends, and maybe nobody decided what they're going to do yet, but when you get there, you'll figure it out, and then once you know what you're going to do, you might have a better idea what time you'll return home by. Okay, good. Let's look at number 2 here. I'm not sure which beach resort we are going to visit in Thailand. Once we get to Bangkok, we will play it by ear. I figure I'll ask some other travelers what they would suggest. Maybe you'll meet some other travelers if you're staying in an area with a lot of travelers, and maybe they visited a lot of the resorts already, and this way you may decide which one might be best, or which one you could skip, or so on. So you're playing it by ear. You're waiting. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.